What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. I'm going to focus in on this. This pertains directly to college hockey, so I'm going to talk about it. The brouhaha has been going on for about 3.5 years on the North Dakota, the Fighting Sioux versus not being the Fighting Sioux, and political correctness, and it's. I understand the sensitivity of the issue, but at the same time, I think there are much bigger issues in the world than for university to be crucified for Fighting Sioux. And I always thought, maybe I'm naive, maybe I'm wrong, that it was more of a tribute to the Native Americans than it was an insult. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And it's more ignorance than it is, not you catch my drift. I mean, I'm not trying to be, a racist or anything else, but if it is offensive, then I guess I'm just an idiot, which could very well be the case. But anyway, they're having a whole hissy fit over this. The NCAA is going to punish the University of North Dakota if the students chant "Fighting Sioux." You see, this is where, there's no saying power corrupts and absolute power corrupts absolutely. Giving the NCAA the full say and all this, I have bashed the NCAA on this show many, many, many times, and I'll continue to do it. I think it's the most screwed up organization on the face of the planet. If you go back probably 35 years when Brian Bosworth was playing linebacker at Oklahoma, national communists against athletes. It's an organization that's the epitome of corruptness. They come down hard on kids for, stupid shit, whether it's, getting a free dinner from a booster, selling your game-worn jersey, selling your autograph, and then, these institutions run wild and capitalize off these players, whether it's hockey, basketball, football, whatever, and it's a sickening procedure. But this is just ridiculous. You're going to punish a school because the fans want to chant something? I mean, think rationally for me one fucking time. But, what do I know? I just, if you want to do away with the logo, fine. I'm not totally on board with that, but okay. But if the fans want to continue to chant it, that's their right. For you to, this is like 1984. It's like Think Speak and Orwell and all other shit. You almost want to laugh at the stupidity. I mean, it's like the NFL this week. They drug tested the 24-year-old linebacker that just retired from the 49ers because of fear of long-term head injuries. They drug tested him, and it's a big pissant. He already retired. They drug test retired players, but nothing to do. No reports on, the former quarterback of the Bears that tried to kill himself. And then don't even get me started with the 4 games for maybe not deflating air. It's either the Roger Goodell should be the head of the NCAA. Just put all the assholes in one organization and let them run hog wild. I mean, the way this organization. Both the NFL and the NCAA. It's what happens when people have absolute power. And a lot like with the NCAA, when you appeal to the same people that punished you. NFL's the same way. Brady gets suspended by Goodell, appeals to Goodell. There's no rationalizing with stupid people. It's what happens when you put control freaks in positions of power. They have to micromanage every little thing, and in the long run, people get screwed. So, I don't know. Again, my thing on I look at the North Dakota logo different than I look at the Washington Redskins logo. I think the Washington Redskins logo should go away. I think the name Redskin, if it was yellow skin or black skin or, any other pigment, there'd be a huge brouhaha, which I've used that word like 5 times today. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Versus, Redskin. It's racist and, quite frankly, it's a group of people that's been marginalized by the United States government for, 300, by Europeans in the U.S., I should say. It's now the Americas for, 350, 400 years, more so. It's like almost 500 years with Columbus and all that. So, again, the Redskins logo, I'm opposed to, but the Dakota logo, I never saw the big issue was. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, that's on this episode of the Power Play with CJ on the latest clusterfuck concerning the University of North Dakota logo. Stay tuned for more episodes for the off season and beyond. Later, guys.